To the listeners, them, supporters, fans, well wishers, them way in a Salon Talk Forum, we don't come up here now. Today, now Saturday, May 18, 2024, and we tell Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, or God Almighty, Boku thank you, yet for another beautiful and beautiful blessed day, where by His support, it don't make we don't grab, we don't see Him, and we go about with business. Always as usual, way anybody wake up in the morning, wake up. What you need for do now for tell Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Boku thank you, because I gift that not to entitlement, not to pauper, not to anything anybody for take for granted, say pauper for granted. No. Now only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in blessing, in support and guidance. Now in the make we grab. So as soon as you wake, you put your foot down. You for tell Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Boku, thank you for that. Because not to everybody wake today. The one that we not wake today. Now, so Allah decided yesterday, say, oh, Naguni down. That's the end of it. We wake up, not to pursue better past them. This honor, the mystery, the glory, the majesty, the supremacy of God, when I alone they make decisions, where such decisions them, is not negotiable, is not a negotiator with anybody. And are the might of God Almighty. So for we wake up again today, we just want to tell God how great He is. And we the Muslim them want to say Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. But I'm not the only one way worthy of praise. Before I start the discussion, I first want to let share now, let share, let follow me, let comment. And then on subscribe to the YouTube button. I mean, told that yesterday, say, Salon Talk Forum, the move come up here now. The reason why they come up here, when you go to the WhatsApp groups, then, now strictly APC, SLPP politics, were dominated by a party picking them. What do you mean by party picking them? The word party picking means say, once somebody belongs to a party, they not see nothing wrong with the party, nothing not wrong. Everything where the party they do are the right thing. Even when the things they hurt the country, where they humble the country advancement, because now in party, you know, they turn the other side, they turn blind eyes. And deaf ears to that, because a party. So now the politics of see no evil and hear no evil. And this, like I said, now or to the party. Now all this some of we don't say no, we not go able day because me Kutubu I they talk and plainly. I don't care whose party I belong. But my foremost commitment or my foremost priority now this the well-being of the corporate nation, because I always don't put up this argument, and reasonable people then will come support the argument, say, without the country, without using they call Salon, there is no political party, and there is no leader. Anyhow, we try for, equivocate Naya, we try for denying the obvious, where people can know, but the reality is just this: without Salon, there's no political party, and there's no leader. And me not go let a political party or a leader pass the country. No, not possible. No way. Because they be leader because of the country. They be you get party because of the country. Yes, some of you they take a flag. Yesterday now and now say yes now leave a take for writing book, but really you're the crowd talking yesterday. Now come out me don't come out now WhatsApp groups that don't come out. Some people then this morning are listening to the Kutubu way they can't come here now, they can't go waiting to happen. Now you not be the only person where you know they pan this SLPP APC politics that much. You already told you too, which is fine. I look at saying our credit, now kudos to me, now credit. I mean, like I said, I take a lot of flack. One guy in car yesterday, he talk all kind of a thing. I can understand. Things that we not get an iota of truth. But just, intended for people. But now one thing, who say Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala don't put me down. No human being don't bring me down. And they are not challenging everybody. God Almighty now put me under. God Almighty now, they give me the inspiration for talk. Now, Ingo tell me, say, no, Kutubu na this you talk, because I go resonate with people there. I understand who the party picking any command, but me don't decide, say, I will never answer them, because we answer them, now a needless distraction, that go take away from quality time. I don't care how vituperative any comment being thrown at me. I don't care what anybody. I don't resolve say I don't answer nobody. They call people they pull paribu say 200 bangus now they make noise. Waiting bad about them people they can't do so. They even see them. One of the talk he say if I me cripple, me go tell United States government say you allay help me because I cripple last year. Oh, I can enjoy the fun. But what is so how they call them? They when they make their command, they see them. Because they don't train about Monday. They don't get class. They don't get class. They don't get what you take for let people they see them. Me get what you take for let they see me. Now I'm not afraid for come out. Yes. Within myself, I get class. Now I come out. So since they know they come out, they know they use their names there. So need not they for go after them. We understand. One even some say, oh, APC they pay me. I live by this. We don't get nothing. Well, alhamdulillah, now God will decide that. I don't get for tell anybody say I get something, I don't get nothing. No. That's a low politics that. Tiger not get for prove integrity. If you don't say you know this, you actually could come. Let me sit down open. And they open over they see me. Could you? People they say, hey, well, Kutubu go reply to the. I say, no. You know what put them at that period. Some people and then are Gottor the day. You know how hasty commodity. Now then they go remain. And now the determination that way I don't make sense. I say I know they make any broadcast now in a WhatsApp group. No, I'm not going to do it. Now at the day because now I get class. Now I get human beings there, decent people there. Now human beings there, and who say human beings there, now they meet the day. Now they are the day. I know they who say less of human beings there. I know they did it. Neither I not go put me saying that the Samba got away the day. I know they did it. And they who say class, people in class. And I'm very proud for consider me a man of class. I make a day how they see me. Nobody know the shumu pamio. So again, I repeat this talk. Nothing they can be good now. WhatsApp again. Nothing. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala na pull me commodity. We don't need this long. We don't get nothing for discourse. Nothing the propaganda, misinformation, PhD, pull him down. The reason for that, because the platform, the WhatsApp platform, unfortunately, for all these years I don't see them, it divided between APC and SLPP. It divided between. Now there are two groups of people that did it. The APC group and the SLPP group. The SLPP people, them, for talk nothing about the party, not talk about the leader. Equally so with the APC people, they not talk nothing about the party, not talk about. We will decide, so well, you know what? They take the middle of the road. Yesterday, I said another guy, he can't make comments, but I just say, well, let it go. Now I write for make any kind of comment. See, these are the majesty, the glory, and the beauty of free speech. You not necessarily get for like waiting the bricks when they throw at you, but now free speech. Now free speech. And the one that where they come, where they resort to then kind of a vituperative and a way of expressing themselves, it shows It says more of Usa than come out, the upbringing, Usa than come out. And that more in the show. The values that, because everybody in an ambassador for himself. Where you go yonder, how you present yourself. You know, they put Paris will say, how you go now your place now, so they you back off for mix fufu. The one day where they kind of social media, where they can, you know, show this kind of unadulterated anger, they resort to this kind of unparliamentary remarks and then comments and they, this is how they are very troubled. That's what they did. That they're all bringing in that their homes. So you understand that. That accounts for why I steadily say, nothing, they can me go now. WhatsApp group, nothing. Daniel, I don't ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I said, yeah. No, ever give me the urge for go, but that guy we can't told that yesterday. If not be under normal circumstances, like me today, like today, I just laugh. Now just say and give me party there. And they say, but now the right thing is where you do. Where you talk, say, you know, go reply to anybody. I say, of course, I don't vow. I don't vow. It's not going to happen. You only reply to the way you go comment, say, but we're not commenting. That's about it. So I just can't say. So today, the topic what they can't discuss that today. When I know say, I've been not start this NPRC revolution. I mean, start now the phase who don't reach now upon the discussion upon the NPRC revolution. We don't reach now this stage where now they can explain today. Where the coup system will come up from status, where they go now Wilberforce, particularly now the Mayans officers mess. After they don't defeat Strasser, they don't defeat Ahmed Toronka, people the way it is set. People like Turay, people like Boise Palmer, for letting counter the coup. After they don't defeat them, Strasser they defeat them. Now they march in great triumph, because they may not pull out what say. They all senior officers them. Go now, Wilberforce. My own officers met. Let them go there. All senior officers, they may not put out word. So, the Strasser, they all, then guy they now women in a state house after they don't overcome Ahmed Toronka, troops and where it be come for letting counter the coup. They march in great triumph. It was a triumphant match to the extent even the one them now where they be saying for go counter them, then join them. What wonderful. Allahu Akbar. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will for freedom be wonderful. Even the one them where Toronka they be set, say that they counter Strasser them. When they see the crowd will come out. The crowd will come up for jubilate. The crowd will come up for tell Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala where he don't liberate them from the monstrosity of APC misrule. Almost quarter century misrule, brigandage, criminal mismanagement, mediocrity, moral failures. Where Allah send young guys them for go liberate them. So the whole city be victim. Even we serve in America Naya, we celebrate them Naya. It was a mammoth crowd Naya for celebrate the overthrow of the moment Ablai Conteh Babe Kama kleptocracy. Thank you. So, like I say, the guys that will take over the coup system, will kicks more than come up on power. Where Toronka be the attempt for trying to go reverse the coup and defeat them. The army commander they could be saying in an earlier broadcast, and Major General Mohammed Sheikh Tarawali, he not been in the country, he may not left for go buy arms with overthrow. But we don't even know if he returned that money there because he not go home back again. Where they overthrow them, not go home. So we don't even know if he get that money go. We don't even know. We not even know as he get that money go. Because he been take money for go say they go buy arms and ammunition for can help prosecute the war. But now they night. So we say go na England and they go settle now they go die. So we don't get any guarantee say if he return that money they neither he ship the arms go na Salon, even though we in the exile. We don't know of that. So this is not the thing this is what they talk about. So when you go na WhatsApp groups, they talk about this. Even when it is very factual, they will come after you. But you know, there's so much you go. I don't say, well, okay, I've been on give them all this opportunity now. Now me they move now. Now waiting somebody, hey, well, look, Kutubu, look, yes, they move now. You they go, but what they do, they deprive we not go there and make the internet very difficult, or you know they blackout they in the country every now and then, so we not go get to the nothing. Good. This exactly now I be intend for inflict this kind of a deprivation for people, because I very well know say not to everybody go able they come there. I know that. Let nobody know mistake. I know that. But what I want less in the crowd. I want to get the committed people, the people that were committed, people that were very serious, dedicated, and we get self-respect that I want. I don't want joke bobo jamana ya. I don't need not to say I'm unaware of the fact say when I go na Facebook, YouTube, not to everybody. I'm not looking for crowd. And they look for quality. Then people the way they go to church, they say, for many are called, but few are chosen. Now they now. Now the politics of with the elimination now they do. With they pick the chaff come up on the grain, now the grain. Do the grain and do the chaff. So not us now eliminate and they eliminate people them now. Now I want focus. I do it deliberately. I'm very aware of the fact say not to everybody go able kind of Facebook and YouTube, especially the one they within a Salon, are aware. But now so I will say I will get over this indiscipline, this lawlessness, this kingdom mentality, this big wolf mentality, this subpit mentality. But if we don't get tired of them, now make a decide for Kanaya. Now he make a decide for Kanaya. Say, once I did a year, that don't go beat me anymore. It not go ever happen anymore. So, like now they can give you now the list of the Supreme Military Council members them. After they don't go now the officers mess na Wilberforce na Miles. As a matter of fact, if I've been there back na Salon, if I've been in a YouTube, I call it WhatsApp. This before be the thing I for do, but what I do, I don't make the list. Then I bring an eye. So what I go do, I go read that because I'm not going to left anybody in name out. Because the thing about this though, where you left anybody out, there is going to be a problem. You see, this is the thing about history. This not the danger. This about history. And history no need revisionism. Where you talk, waiting not be, or you left waiting be, now serious problem that they call them revisionism. So now that what I do, I carefully because I've been not write them before, long before I've been not write them, but I've been deliberate. I've been sit down the member. Papa gone there, go back now. WhatsApp group. Because the reason more give me a come on now. When I start this NPRC revolution talk, one fellow when they call Idris Kamara, he jumped inside it. Just because I be talk about Bambe Kamara, which is my uncle. So the guy jumped inside it. With that say one of the SLPP how they call them praise singers and Batulina there come inside it. That turned another tug of war. We named Patrick Mwana. It turned tug of war at the place. So I sit down. Now I consolidate everything to context and perspective. I said, wait a minute. For say me, don't go click, me go don't do all me research. I don't read, I don't find out, and they can't bring information to me. Brothers and sisters, then because not to everybody, age and a difference. Now I make a good number of brothers and sisters they're not aware of the political history in the country. Because some of them by the time they know they come of age, they don't come of age, things don't take a very difficult turn at the country. This is why they talk about JB no, JB Ali don't write anything where bad and corner where you go say academic. What today at the really they talk about the thing where JB Ali not to think that way go even say somebody where they secondary school where go take seriously where you go hold serious. So and they use this occasion today for actually criticize JB Ali. JB Ali not writes the history where we need where they follow now don't see. Then they say na I put na the WhatsApp group them. I put there. Say the history where me get for cover na Salon. And they take a pre when the colonial people them in between the colonial people them and the administration we dey can go to Lancaster House, cascade them into independence, and look at everything will happen under Milton Magai. Everything will happen under Milton Magai. That now you form part of the book where the right now make this is a real book this way by God in your power, not to me your power. You know say God will make that the knowledge where I get about the political history from colonial times to now. God will make sure I will continue for keeping on my head. So I go put her in black and white because people have always said, Kutubu put it in black and white. So I don't finally. So now this now the easy make way as I come on now. And the WhatsApp group again because now it needs distraction where they you don't go able to focus because why I don't know this now. And they go sit down, start again. Last time with chapter 1. The colonial administration by God power I go write down it. When I write down they cascade and to meet my guy say why I don't they are sent out to the editors because I get editors the way that they look at me on job now for come up with the facts them. I get people like Professor I.C. Boone in North Carolina. I get another distinguished professor when they look at by God your power. Yesterday now I asked the resident intellectual when as a guru. Yesterday now I begged the guru. I say I want you the honor and privilege for letting you write the foreword for me. We all know who that Oswald Hansons. We know who he is. I beg her. I say, do ya now your contribution towards this book here? You write the foreword for me. It accept her with an honor and privilege for letting you do that. Alhamdulillah, thank you. So this book where I write, it get for include other people, not to only Kutubu. I get for also solicit views them for people, the landed people, the people that we know where, but they refuse for right. I will get cross check some facts there with them. One such people where I will get for being by God power go be Dr. Bankole Gibson. I will be when I camp on the military aspect of things there because this also they include the military aspect of the book that therefore we looked into. So this is going to be a rich by God in your power, a rich thing I will put where people then go to look at by God in power. We'll talk about the commissions of inquiry, then we'll compare to the sort of commission of inquiry the way this cabal set. I will come up with the narrative, the results, and what we see. When they send a real commission of inquiry in 1967 to this, by God power, we'll go talk about the first commission of inquiry where Sardinians they don't even know about. Under SLPP, when a SLPP be set, but they say left per mind for the race. So that if I begin disclose all that now, then I don't preempt the book. I don't want to preempt the book. So, like I say, when they don't go now my own mess now, when I go recall, say, I will talk about John Oponjo Benjamin. Say he was very much front and center in this NPRC business. He was very much front and center. Why? Because in brother, Prince Benash, when I before lead the overthrow of the APC, he get ambushed. That was a suspicious ambush when they kill him. There was a suspicious ambush where he lost in life. So now that make it was so in now decide for be part of him. Yes, again, one other we man just don't care about people like Arthur Abrams, they are very dishonest people. Waiting to he write a book for Shaka Stevens, where what life has taught me, but waiting do he not write about the terrible things the way Shaka Stevens do, where he help carry the country go down. And I go explain to now inside that book they put and say Salon go down, we they look at this date. I want to keep this date in mind, and we'll get up. Friday, April 17, 1967, to Tuesday, March 21st, 1967. Then it cascade to Thursday, March 23rd, 1967. And now to April 18, 1968. Waiting happened within a period. These dates them way I don't use now. So I go on there really take note of a lot of writer somewhere. I will get for spend inordinate amount of time explaining what happened and then did say and where I will advance the argument as to why what happened and then did say now where to they see a day like today. So where to they see a day like today. Now, waiting happen and then date today, Friday, March 17, 1967 to April 1968. Waiting happen. Now, in the determinant factor as to why we find ourselves at this kind of a nightmare how they go through. So when they go now this meeting, now the officers mess now with my first name, John Oponjo Benjamin was front and center. As a matter of fact, I be the people for this school, yeah. Now they didn't tell anybody now. So he called the meeting to order. When he called the meeting to order, now the agenda, now the meeting was that, try for form the supreme body, the state body, that mostly the parliament, because the supreme body where they form. Now, in the parliament, you all get parliament as Salon. So, I can't tell now. But before I give you the list of, the membership, some intrigues that take place there. Yayah Kanu, after Lt.Yayah Kanu, where now him in the Kenima as the OC in charge of the eastern flank, where after Strasser they know take when they can at State House. Where if be tell they say over where they say let them make and say over in your dead body, now they go overthrow the government. So they all gonna the officers best the Miles officers met now with my firstly. Now the first way they nominate. So even the kind of waffle. Don't forget, say the BBC correspondent to Milena Trump, Robin White, asked him very specific questions. Very whether in a member of the council, when a member, he begin a waffle. So Robin White's not come up here now until he give a definitive answer. Just I go know how them guys are morally depraved and fundamentally dishonest. Una go see waiting in the Yayah Kanu be not intended for do. So he said no, he not go be a member. But before that, Joy Turay also they nominate Joy Turay for let be a member of the council. Now I say well let them get time for let think about the matter. Okay. Now they form the supreme body, the Supreme Council of State. Now remember, now two arms we need it. You get the supreme, body when I the parliament. You can't get the government so that they get the executive branch when I did the secretaries because the secretaries will be there for the different department. But let we go to the supreme, body. The supreme body after Joy Turay and Yayah Kanu and also aside, you may get Strasser because first time you want let John Benjamin let him take over. And I say no. Let this be a military operation. Say. Let just be a una way take over. Now una for it. Rather, the most senior officer among una, let him become, the head of state. Let be una leader. St. Musa they all agree. So now make Strasser the chairman or head of state. Next come Lt.Saj Musa and the unit in that order day. You get Lt.Saj Musa, you get Julius Bio, you get John Oponjo Benjamin, where Nana be the only civilian we be there among them. John Oponjo Benjamin, Nana the only civilian we there among them. And then you now get that guy they call Bio or Charles Bio. You get Komba Kambo. You get this fellow here, Lt.Karefa Kargbo, where in that name is sent as ambassador. You get Conteh, where been the served recently now as defense minister now in the UN administration. You get Major S.O. Williams, as so now I'll go remember that man when they be saying kill. Eventually he will be chief of defense staff, where they be killed. When they go now also they killed. That are doing and by Koroma your time there. You get Col.Jusu Gottor, we also want to be chief of defense staff. Then you get Gabriel Mani. You get Colonel S.B. Jumu. Now, like you know, a little thing about Colonel S.B. Jumu. S.B. Jumu, we will recall. Remember, I don't just want to say, when God make I write the book, I go see, I go specify waiting happen between Friday, March 17 to Thursday, March 23rd, 1967. How Sandi Bockarie Jumu feature now. He was a battalion commander for the 1st Regiment. On Thursday, March 23rd, 1967, him, Augustine Charles Blake, when I have been the staff officer at the army headquarters na Moito, and B.I. Kaisamba, Major B.I. Now them announced the termination of constitutional rule in the country. Lord, don't forget, say, on Tuesday, March 21st, because then they say, we are the unit, is very important in this political discussion, this political historical discussion, is very important. Lord, they attach them dates and date. Lord, they put up this date that happened. March 21st. And then I don't go deep into that because that will get for update inside the book. But I don't want you now a synopsis. The Governor General then, Sir Henry Lightfoot Boston, after he will not tell Shaka Stevens here, Milton Magai for Siam, Wednesday, March 22, say let them go engage for form a national government, but let them see him Wednesday, March 22. He no wait. I think he get pressure from in Creole, brothers and sisters. They put too much pressure upon him. So what he do? He renege. In where we don't say let the people then go see him. What he do? Tuesday, March 21st, 1967. Now he sent letter to Albert Bagai, say he intend for appoint a prime minister that day. And now two letter that he sent to him. The other letter say not to Ingo get appointed. But before then that, the army commander David Lansana be not go meet us. Say he hold off for the time being until all the results they in the results of paramount chiefs and so we don't get the whole composition of parliament, we comprise the MPs then and the paramount chiefs because we get 12 paramount chiefs then by then. The 12 decisions they said each one is sent one paramount chief each. So when all that done now, then the party will get the majority he go form the government, but like I say, the governor general, he counter under pressure and they appoint Shaka Stevens. Now they that martial law come out where Brigadier David Lassana, where he announced that martial law on Tuesday, March 21st, 1967. Now he talk about the martial law that the country. Oh, that be or some of them not be done born yet, or someone that be really picking there, so they're not gonna be aware of that. And people like J.D. Ali, they all this talk when they talk about J.D. Ali. No, these guys are not historians. They are not. People like I call them Arthur Abrams, because these are all important things. The way he fight for let Salon and say know of that. Let them know of them. They will happen. They are very much intrigued to political history. Because if you don't put all their narratives in there, how people then gonna know what happened? A good number of people they don't know how martial law come about that who that proclaim martial law. But by God in your power, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in guidance, support and blessing, and it will make when I write that book, they not forget for. And then how the martial law come about. How in the Brigadier Lansana, Shaka Stevens, Sir Albert, and even the Governor General, how they get arrested. We will explain all that by God in power in the book. So this man where I just talk about SB Jumu, now be the battalion commander for the 1st Regiment. So now they all go announce the overthrow of the constitutional government of Salon, which starts since 1960 after the Lancaster, May 1960 Lancaster Accord. That constitution will pick come out in the Lancaster House, when I usher in a constitutional rule, got overthrown on Thursday, March 23rd, 1967, with the pronouncement by Major Augustine Charles Blake. Now from there, they formed what they call the NRC, and again, like I told, a good number of them not know what that the NRC. Some of them would have been relatively young, because it came about on Thursday, March 23rd, 1967. And that even goes for the guy with the president now. That goes for him. Because he was born in 1964. And the NRC came 1967. So look at 64, 65, 66, 67. So barely 4 years or so. What he know about that? What he go know about that? This is what we they explain. Now make that you always talk say being a president now honor and privilege. I am not president at Salon, and I don't intend for be president at Salon. But at least me they offer something to the nation. So the one that you already can say, well, Kutubu, all this talk with what you don't do at Salon, you don't even get one buffer. That's fine. To honor vanity. At the very least, me not thief the citizens their money for live a very ostentatious and opulent lifestyle there. The miscellaneous collection of the one they will get all them property them. They castles and palaces them. When you look out to the salary than that vanity. So I tell God thank you, I not get property in a salon, I not thief, no, I not fleece the citizen them. I not fleece the citizen them. I not bankrupt them. I not live at the expense, starvation, and detriment. Going forward, anybody will come now. Kutubu, what you don't do na Salon, fine. I not commit crime na Salon. If anything, I they give back to Salon. Waiting God bless me with knowledge for teaching. Because a good number of people that they tell you don't even know. You don't even know whether the NRC, let alone let them one member of the NRC and the position will be hold. But all that will negotiate in the book. So, like I say, this man I talk about Sandy, SB Sandy, Jumu, Sandi Bockarie Jumu, where they overthrow the NRC Saturday, April 18, 1968, he run away go na Ghana. Now they stay until NPRC call and win Oponjo Benjamin. Now he say let them invite Salon come back. So imagine he go Ghana, he not ever Ghana Salon in 1968. He not come back until 1992. He left April 1968. He won away go. Ironically, and it's 1992, hold on again. So, like I say, I don't put in name now. Then you get one civilian will be there among them. I mean, you get one lower rank army officer will be needed, when they call him a Corporal Kindama Kargbo. In then bring up inside the, for represent the lower ranks. So waiting we want to do this, not like I say, this not the Supreme Council of State. John Legwe go to say the parliament, now the parliament now the highest legislative body, the highest legislative body. I mean, any other body will come under is subordinate to them. Now the body of secretaries of state, in the civilian capacity, then they call them cabinet ministers. But in a military dispensation, then they call them secretaries of state. So again, but what I want to do, I don't want, I know say again few people in a Salon we go one for listening, within our WhatsApp. So what I do, I don't go one actually bond the credit team. So what I will do, I go by God in young power tomorrow I will come give the list of the secretaries of state then, the ministers then. Then we go also talk about the Palace coup 1996 by Strasser, by Julius Bio. We will talk about how the factors that we go inside and the Udana the people then we be helping for overthrow Strasser. We go explain the waiting they say that Strasser in crime when they say commit, we they overthrow. And then they will explain and go left and tuna. Let una decide the legitimacy of whether waiting them we talk about Strasser na true or lie, that I will left and give una go make that decision there. So again, like they talk by God power, this is the composition this of the Supreme Council of State, in other words, the Parliament of the country, where Strasser they form. I don't give you the membership. The other I will get for come now the secretaries or the ministers we come by God power. If very possible, say either this with him or tomorrow we go to, well, I'm not sure say we'll talk about that tomorrow, because tomorrow I get by God power I get a major interview with somebody with the England. By God power the interview tomorrow. So it will be 12 o'clock me own time now. So the announcer now. No, now you know what it is now. It will be 12 o'clock we own time now, America time. And 5 o'clock Salon and Britain time. Now the interview will take place tomorrow. So I want Leona take note of that. Then hopefully Monday we will talk about the ministers that wake up. We'll talk about it Monday. Then if time permits, we will also talk about the intrigues that will take place. How Lt.Saj Musa get removed. We'll talk about that. Waiting at the thing where they say you will remove them. How Mbayo succeed them. See how eventually now he be the head of the country. In that military formation there. So again, like I be say, then program here will not for the whole over 1 hour. It will be any time between 30 minutes, 45 minutes to an hour. That's so we do the program. That's so we do the program. So that way yes, you guys, it's true. People like Hilton file them, right? But most of the thing the way at the talk now, this is where you get for understand. Yes, we know they dispute the fact say Hilton file they not be well for we not just even dismiss Hilton file, because most of the thing the way we put on that so rubbish. In fact, we don't openly challenge them, I debunk everything, you know. Then I be not asking, I say, look, come down social media, loud. I send an invitation to him. Absolute nonsense. Now he if I be talk. Everything where he if I be right, you know, correct. Absolute nonsense. And they don't again, I talk him. I invite him. When I read it, that's where they WhatsApp, I read the thing. When I read the thing, now I challenge him. I debunk everything because the guy like, you know, if you know, they give wrong dates, wrong places. I read what he had a color. I challenge him. A church today, the challenge day, let it come. And una way, Sabia, we get access to him. When I send this out to him, when I send you access me YouTube, like, hey, you will talk about him. And I still maintain the challenge for let it come. Yeah, let it come. Ali, like I said, Professor Ali again, like I talk, waiting Professor Ali, right? Really, you know, amount to history because they can tell you, I've also read him, I've read his own also. Seriously. Any serious reading where you read Ali Iyare Kola, not to even think for secondary school. It's totally elementary. And they talk this again, and they challenge them also. And they sit down there and openly challenge Professor Edi Ali. Say Kutubu say, and I go be glad if you go come on let me to get an interview. Let interview. Let put some facts before him. Okay? Like I spent inordinate amount of time they document, they put things away happen. If you ask anybody, say who said the first major robbery take place in Salon, waiting have been that robbery will take place in Salon. A good number of them don't even know about that robbery. Waiting be involved. Would they be involved? Out at the end. It's all a part of the history of the country we for talk about. Let people they know. The great philosopher Dana Buck, he said, the one that we not remember yesterday, they go repeat the same mistake today. The one that where they advocate violence in the country, where they advocate war, because they don't have power. Yeah, they take what they not be big now. Una just spend some time to read about Nigerian history. Una read what happened in Nigeria, like you know the timeline when I go look. January 15, 1966. January 29, 1966. Then 1970. Do you una go read that history? You see, the thing is, the miscellaneous collection of you don't read. You don't read. You don't read. You don't read. And one I know they read, I know they know nothing. So that make una they repeat the same mistake. The una where they advocate violence, una where one can papa. You know, you come to power through the validity of the sanctity of the ballot box in a democratic exercise. One man, one vote. Always people they get for remember say in an electoral exercise, one person they win, one person lost. But there are options available. You will lost. If you're able to come up with evidence, say the election you win them, but you were cheated out of victory, then you they go seek what they call recourse to judgment, they go to court. We get any examples like that? Yes, it happened in Ghana. I mean, if I even happened in Ghana, also between this guy with the Papa Akufo-Addo and the man with Mahama. But more importantly, and very recently, it happened in Nigeria between Asiwaju, Tinubu versus this guy Peter Obi, as well as the other guy Atiku Abubakar. When they in their consider judgment and candid opinion, when they come up with the narrative say they win the election, but they defraud them, they say Professor Mahmoud Yakubu, when I be the chief electoral commissioner, he defraud them. They're going to court. First, they're going to the court where they deal with election business. They're not prevailing. Then they go to the highest court of the country, when at the Supreme Court, they not get it. You go. So, me on take now, the one they way say they cheat them out of victory. Obviously, not them before go to court, they forgo they. Me, as long as they don't go to court, they not be go there. As far as me concerned, they don't win. Because all this way they put out here now, this misinformation, disinformation, or to me that hogwash. The matter no go be settled in the court of public opinion. It go be settled now within the judicial system. Within the judicial, go there, get the maze of evidence. Go put the evidence. Look the evidence now. Where shows that we win. But you know, telling Kutubu Koma say that you win the election or Joe Blow say that you win. Yeah, we will hear you, but we will not make any decision that because we will not get judicial powers. This is what people need for understanding. Now that made they always keep talking. The high sounding degrees the way people they get after they name professor this, professor that, doctor this, doctor that, or the high sounding schools the way people they say they go. They go study in a University of Heaven, they beat Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala upon examination. It all not go amount to nothing if all that book the way una sabi una not put it to use. Because me sabi that kind of book the way then people they claim say they sabi all the book, now University of Heaven they go study, but they don't get the cognitive intelligence for no say. The only sign for sick recourse na court they go. Then the book like the nominati. Now when they keep talk say you can go school, but the school not they go through you. Allah Akbar. You can go school, but the school not they go through you. My sister Lucy, you go inside the book there, you go see them where you talk say the justice system not good. I go give comparative analysis. Who side with justice system go down at the abyss? By God power. With the justice system, where maybe know it was such that everybody proud of her. Now we continue there, we join them, they come out and they go to Gambia. Then they go preside over the court system. With justice system, in fact, when it's so good, that made APC come into power. Because of the kind of justice system what we get. Now bring APC from power. With justice system that Salon be such that even when the then Secretary General, now the United Nations, Dag Hammer showed, where he died by air crash. And one of the people that when they pick for let them go sit down by the commission where they set, Nasalion and Sasami Bankole Jones. All that by God power, now go read and these are all the things that way people like JD and Lee, they don't put in the book. America said they just, as far as me concerned, these guys are no historians. Because these are all things that we need to know about. I don't read nowhere it's now any history book na Salon when they go give a chronology of that royal visit na Salon November 20 Saturday November 25 1961 where the late Queen and the Duke of Edinburgh came to Salon. I not see a chronology of that it anywhere. But then we historians say yeah, then we history people there. Doctor this, doctor that. Now that make Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say Kutubu, you go out there, waiting I don't put it on your head, go put them out there for you brothers and sisters there. Yeah. That now my own legacy, this is what they give back to Salon. Who say we professors them, we doctors them, abysmally they fail we, now me they go fill in the gap by God power. And they go fill in the gap by God your power. So, all of this, we'll go talk about that. Who say Charles Magai betray Papa? Who say do this? Well, don't forget say Charles Magai. I mean, but Magai says me betray Sir Milton. He Shakasi the same party. So betrayal now the Magai family. I mean, the flagship of the person. We'll talk about all that. You know, now I mean, what you allow now do? I allow that they invite people there when I can allow that. So that go learn more because I had distraction not in a year. I not get distraction now not to the WhatsApp this. I see the questions they want to ask. They are very legitimate questions they want to ask. they're very legitimate. For example, with Sister Auntie Lucy Conteh, in get reservations about the justice, the court system. He right, but waiting with Sister not know how we court system get to that place where we not get respect for him. But by God power and the book go see and I go give now. I go give a chronology. In other words, what did the book I will get for now comparative analysis. Salon yesterday, where God made people like Kutubu Kuroma they know where they follow, where he left at the head with Salon now. By God power. Now I make our answer that the book is going to be very interesting because we're in a comparative analysis. I will put everything where me see from where the wait money I go say I see wait money where sit down power we cut. One such Georgia member justice orthodox when I wait man when they sit down power we cut. With judicial system was so good that even what in a salon most say you can case going to court, they don't decide that properly. You get what they call the Judicial Committee of the Privy Council now England. You then as you case go to England. They listen. We been get example of that. Yes, I go talk about John Akka in citizenship. Who side they decide John Akka in citizenship now England day. He left na Salon, then decide in that the sort of judicial system that will be get. But all of this, all the talks on now, Salon take a deep dive. Salon vanish from the pedestal of grace to the abyss of irrelevance in 1968 with the advent of Shaka Probin Stevens. So when I don't get to that part today, after I don't talk about the colonial people then, I talk about Minty Magai, I talk about Albert Magai, I talk about the Jockey Smith them, NRC, then I come to Shaka. I open the floodgates. This is where the real Salon political history that they come out. Because the other one, they all now walk over them. They are walkovers in every aspect. The Salon when me born, when me meet blackout not be needed. We don't get water difficult. Guma Valley, una written in the book. Saturday, November 25, 1961. Now Prince Philip, in the company of MS Mustafa, the Duke of Edinburgh, they go get eternal rest. Then they go commission Guma Valley. By then, the population has will not be that boko, na fito. But we not be get leaders where get where they look beyond their nose, or visionary leaders say, you know what? There's going to come a time that population will be that. So long we say, oh, we expand this water supply there. We put pipes there inside because we know this country and the pipe they're already underground now. You know they see them. So nobody know you go cut pipe. You know they see them. You are trying to flow now. So go talk about all that in it. So it's going to be a very rich history. It's going to be very interesting. We academic business at Salon was such that Fobe College, University of Salon, where have been an affiliate of Durham University in England. Where you graduate today, you are somebody. But today, somebody they say he graduates now Fobe College. You look and say, well, how this person? How this person? I mean, they say this person has studied in the University of Salon. This me, what can they do now? Where people in the same day complain to me. You know, especially the area of judiciary, where they judge them, they lawyer, they wait, then they make Abu Clever Momo service panel. I can they read some papers and I can they want that lawyer now write this paper so. Now a lawyer now write this paper so. I say Lord have mercy. So now so the quality of education don't go down. Na Romembe. I couldn't believe this. Salon will be no. The Salon will be no. The schools will be get very good schools. In fact, most of the schools are expatriates and Minede. You check grammar school. Now, which man Minede, Mr. Francoud, I remember them. You check St. Edward's, would have Minede, Father Mokai. You check CKC, would have Minede, Father Lamb. you take both schools, would have been the people like W.B. Smith, Pa Holding, medicine, Prince of Wales School, would have been the Mr. Rogers. All of this. Now, with people there. People there. So the quality of education was such that. But all that go on at the abyss, like I told, which I can say, they say by Barry or Jamil, you say they will see cool. So these are all the things said. If you look at the book the way Yedi Ali write to Ato Abraham write to, none of them they know they don't write 20 people that want year. They not come up with the facts that we will resonate with people there. People like Ato Abraham, what life has taught me. And now what is sarcastic is say you not go ahead. You know, we get the integrity, the principle, the morality, or the patriotism, or the principle for questions and the things said. In your second. Why we don't become a polarizing figure and we are glad for? When I mean everybody they aim at, because me decide say I don't go talk SLPP or APC politics. How I go criticize APC now, so I go criticize SLPP. Before the APC be after me, but now they don't go relax. Me SLPP and me brother, they don't even make a threat on me life. Either they openly. Okay, you're not because I know nothing. This they show the level of desperation. Desperation. Hey, Kutubu, how you going to talk that here? You know things say when they talk, sir. And now the opposition, you want to come, Papa. One of the EVS they talk say now. Me not on spokesman for APC now. APC they give me money. I say Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. I mean, if they give me money, I go to it. I don't beg nobody. But what you mean, no? By God in power. Any side when the two know I don't go in. Now I make work in come now. I pray to I say Allah's one at what Allah I pray for. Say Papa God will direct me. If anybody thinks away I can't yeah. Now what you want hearing how they talk, you know what they call Alice in Wonderland. And they did. If anybody thinks away me kutubu akana now waiting why no, I tell you as I see it. Waiting enough, way factual. I get too much of that now. What's up? I take too much flack now, what's up? From APC. Now I don't take too much flack from SAPP. Now is the time to move on now. They call it moveon.com. I left it in now. And then they wallow in the idiocy them. And then they wallow in their unpatriotism. Let them they wallow in the hate for Salon. Because they do that. Like I already talk about, they talk again today. If it's possible for let Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala kando, come on heaven kando, is she don't ya. SLPP party and leader she don't yanda. APC party and leader she don't yanda. The average Salon man, because of a demagoguery, irrational demagoguery, party politics, now they call the party picking them. The definition for party picking them, and the one way we say, see no evil, hear no evil, not talk about me party, not talk about me leader, not talk about them. Talk anything, but not talk about me party, not talk about me party leader. Now then at the country, where you talk about the party and the leader, now then at the country. But with Kutubu say, oh no, Kutubu say, the country big past the party, the country big past the leader. Kutubu say, without Sannoh, there's no party. Nani, take to my Nani, I know come on with that. Kutubu say, without Sannoh, there's no leader. If we talk about a leader, we talk about party. Now because we get Salon. And some who say Salon they na do the day. I tell God take care of America. Fine. But how are they in America? na Salon na common na. When I can na that green book now win na. And I'm proud of that green book. When I go inside, they know they ask me, hey, well, who's party you dey? Who that you support? No, that's Salon. That's Salon. Na Salon, na that make Asele Kanaya. I know say reasonable people they go Kanaya. I know say patriotic citizens they go Kanaya. People they, regardless of their ideological orientations, regardless of their political leanings, they go always remember good for Salon. They go always pray God say anybody where they member part for Salon, they go put a route partner. Anybody where they able say where go sponsor say let violence for the country, let the country go wild because of power. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, God go turn Iraq partner people they did. We remember that. That go always be your prayer. Salon a good place. Salon not do anybody bad. Now the satanic people they will get. We say they are leaders in the country. Salon a good place. People they not get the cognitive intelligence for separate Salon from their party and their leader. I will never lump Salon and the party and the leader. I don't go lump them together. No. Salon is a separate entity. Now, good place. Now, God now make Salon. It just happens to say we get bad people there. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will take care of them. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will take care of them. You only want to destroy Salon for power. For sheer vanity of power. We go always pray to God. Papa God, now you make that country there. Now you put we there. So now we own places. From 1808, will be a colony of the crown. After where God bless people like Gabriel, William Wilberforce them, where they don't end slave trade, where they say, okay, let them care, then people are now go, let them go set Rihanna. You know, they're free slaves, we ancestors, them people them, they care, they go na Salon. Say, now they we all born. Now we don't country that. Power now power they exist from the people then, by the people then, and they flow from them. You don't go do anything for them power, no. Say you kill, you copy water money, you destroy them, you destroy infrastructure them. Then we don't do all that now. Who say you get for go? Who say you get for sin? After you don't kill, you copy water money, you destroy infrastructure them. So what you get now? Nothing. When this not day. When this not day, never back in day. Now made the great English philosopher William Shakespeare, he said before he talk, he said think. Before he jump, he said look. That's what William Shakespeare tell we. We only hope say Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, God Almighty, the one that we have been plagued by evil, we get this evil intention there. We get this bad intention for the country. God will go down their heart. Let them understand, say, when they destroy Salon, they don't get no place for them. They don't forget the rebel why we be miss Salon. 30 days, some people don't able to now. That rebel why we for that Salon. 30 days. Some people don't even recover. This is where again the great English philosopher Edmund Burke he said the one day we don't remember yesterday. He said they will make the same mistake today. That other make some of we don't come out, so we talk about them here. So that people don't go repeat that mistake. That mistake when they do say they can't get wagon at the Salon, when they destroy the country. We by God power will talk about that. So I want to know about take again. What have been done so that the composition of the Supreme Council of State, where Strasser they bring come, when I be the highest body, that when I be the chairman and head of state, then just below that, they form what you call cabinet, or then you call them, the cabinet. When are they the secretaries? They the ministers, Minister of Foreign Affairs, Minister of Trade and Industry, Minister of Education. And when next we can, they can say, if chance they for let account tomorrow, I will. But I get a major interview. And what do they can't talk about tomorrow that this judiciary? Because the possible they get tomorrow, and they can't give you experience, what you go do. Me, when I miss myself, I get a sad experience as I close now. Sad experience with the judiciary. Imagine, you know, I don't in a salon. I don't commit no crime in salon. I exercise my free speech, where now an integral part of the democratic process. Without a free speech, you know, talk about a democracy. But one so-called Judge Momoja Stevens, one fellow we call him say Yada Williams, he can't case go there. He say Miss slander. It doesn't mean no complaint, no letter, no day. Nobody not say that to her. Why we can see her turn around? Could for pay 1 billion leons. So then the 5 million pay 1 billion. And also I say on social media. But so that we sister become, we sister Lucy become. If you see the express concern that with you, I know one day see something that you don't commit no crime at Salon. In law, you get what they call jurisdiction or local standing. What I do, I challenge Yada Williams for where it take a family in name, where he don't get no connection to the family. He go turn them to a what I will reckon a foundation in it, and he not even address and then waiting that family even stand for. When I question that, he said I don't slander. So he gonna court. Then at the same judge, he not afraid God will make up Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make up. He they go put lawan in a head. He they go tina before congregants. He they go proselytize. He they go give khutbah. He they go lead prayer. But of course, I get him for my when I be ready for that munafik now be called munafik. I go down there all day long. You they miscarry justice, but they go tina before congregants. So my sister Lucy will become today where they ask me about justice. But by God power, I go. Like I said, this book, you guys will not hang tight. Will not go let this book where they can't come out. Because that's not the way it will left. That's it. So again, I want to talk again, say, Charlie, Professor Ali, Edi Ali. As for himself, I don't go even talk about because the guy is a trash. So I don't go even talk about himself. Edi Ali, after Abraham, I will continue for challenging. Because waiting they supposed for tell we they not tell we. They tell waiting they want waiting they want we and it don't happen so in history. History they talk all side what happen. Then that book where after Abraham go write for Shaka Stevens what life has taught me. If I be principled enough, if I be patriotic enough, if I be professional enough, if I be able for muster the quality of conviction and fortitude, and also question Shaka Stevens about the, for example, that famous star of Salon where we lost. Where? How about that? Not here, but all intended. So how some of you will take that kind of a book serious? Nothing. How about the killing of Brigadier John Amadou Bangura, the way that they give you power? Any regret over that? We don't see nothing like that. So by God power, you guys will not carry out tomorrow. We'll get an interview. 12 o'clock midday, then that will be 5 o'clock Salon in England. And again, like I repeat, my God power now, now, Salon for me. And like I say again, I do deliberately and not say yes, the miscellaneous collection of people there, where they at the WhatsApp group there, they be not used for they get the lectures, they're free. They be not used for they get them free. I make them be the, all kind of, but yeah, now you get forget the money, meaning that you get for be able to buy the megabyte. So when you don't go spend that you mega money and then you get for Conteh with the fact say so tell you phone every charge. So which they can't get now less crowd that they can't get now of committed people then they're paying attention to the issues then. I don't feed the Bobo Jama too much. So I don't go continue for the feed them. No. I get for move now like a platform where would they discuss serious issues then, very serious and money issues then, where they affect the country. And where the thing on I will send the link them to very selected people them, where for over the years we don't know them, where they get that, where they are the WhatsApp group, they will send to them. But I know they make no broadcast, I know they send to everybody. Now carefully selected people them, where I will send to them, where they will share. I love now. And again, I want to thank you. How we carry out today will be similar at Manigai. Every day, when they pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, say, Dear, let it see we through with Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin. So until I can begin tomorrow, I will hand over everybody to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala or God Almighty for constant protection.